Crawl out through the fallout, baby, when they drop that bomb.
Whew, man, I have had a serious case of YouTube block lately. Inspiration has been elusive. I've actually started a few different drawing videos over the past few months just to have them go nowhere. A bit after The Mandalorian Season 2 ended, I had intended on doing a video talking about all the things that I actually got right from the entitled Star Wars fan video. I'd started doing a Cara Dune drawing, and was going to do a side drawing of her in a metal bikini. I wasn't sure about the style to begin with, but then the whole thing with her being fired dropped, and the little bit of enthusiasm I had for the show was shot. That Luke scene is the sequel trilogy for me at this point. I tried again just to do a regular drawing of her not related to Star Wars, but I lost interest. Soon. In other news, Disney Marvel continues their tradition of garbage ideas by celebrating Captain America, by having him tour the country and meeting nobodies who have been so inspired by the superhero that they've decided to steal his identity and attempt to effect change in their neighborhoods. You know, now that they've retroactively made him a Nazi. So far, they've revealed to us Hobo Captain America. This kid's gonna be found dead next to the railroad tracks with a garbage can lit shield full of holes. Black woman Captain America? Inexplicably missing a pant leg. But if you aren't gonna armor up, missing a spandex pant leg probably isn't gonna matter much anyway. And finally, we get Indian or Native American Captain America. This one's a conundrum to me. Pretty sure I saw this episode of Mr. T growing up.
Playing Indians, huh? Yeah! The mystery of the ancient ancestor.
Lord, there's a lot to say here. One, it's kind of nice and refreshing that, given their history, that there would be a character of this design and background that actually loves this country. I'm kind of astounded that they didn't go for the most obvious woke Hollywood angle of just beating on historically being oppressed. Choosing not to do that automatically opens up a wide range of doors to storytelling possibilities, and I've now convinced myself that this must be a mistake. The funniest thing I've heard someone say is that this costume is so woke it's become racist again. I'm not sure if it's based on a real tribe or whatever. It does look a bit over the top, and again, this art looks straight out of Saturday morning cartoons. In my head, though, if someone is inspired to do good in their community, they don't start dressing like a superhero and trying to fight crime. Acts of good and kindness are not limited to crime fighting. Any sensible superhero would be horrified at the idea of people impersonating them and putting their own lives in danger to emulate them. And not everyone could be Captain America. We don't all have super strength or superhuman abilities, so someone would naturally take stock of what their own capabilities are. We can't all punch Hitler, but we can help a neighbor or volunteer or make an effort to be kinder to each other. That's what superheroes used to inspire. Now it's thinly veiled communism trying to convince you that we're all equally special, and that's just not true. This is the same kind of storytelling that made that Masters of the Multiverse comic series so f***ing irritating. We all have the power. Go f*** yourself. Anyway, I thought I'd do a drawing of the real Captain America and then fill in some of his sidekicks like Bucky or whoever. Then it turned into trying to redraw the girl so I could give her the missing pant leg, but who cares? The drawing for this cover is good, the cover overall is just boring. So I quit that too. Later, the Marvel trash heap keeps rolling on, though, as they announced the Hellfire Gala. What is the Hellfire Gala? No one seems to know. But a brief description reads as follows. The Hellfire Gala is a crossover that will run through 12 issues of the X-Men franchise, with the Hellfire Gala guide providing exclusive first looks at some of the Hellfire Gala's high fashion designs that the characters will be wearing on the green carpet, an interview with the hostess Emma Frost, and much more. Hellfire Gala, Hellfire Gala. How many times can they fit that into one little paragraph? Hey kids, comics! You know what males 8 to 65 love? The red carpet at the Oscars. You know what would make a great comic series? The green carpet at a fashion show for X-Men. Yeah! The same year that the Oscars slumped to its lowest viewership ever, Marvel Comics, the House of Ideas. Seriously, what the is this? Oh look, one pant leg. It seems it's becoming the new half-shaved head trope for characters. Thank you, Demon Scythe, for this image. God, they hate Iceman. This is ridiculous. But anyway, when this came out, people were telling me they expected at least 4 videos of me correcting this crap. However, when I do redraws or fixing videos, whether it's Star Wars The High Republic, Starfire, She-Hulk, or Captain Marvel, I like to use them as teaching moments. I'll point out what's good in the image or designs as I go, but I like to go deeper with story or why design designs do or do not work, or why things fail to stay true to the characters. With this and the previous Captain America stuff, they accomplished what they set out to do. If I was going to quote-unquote correct these characters, I'd just be drawing them how they've looked for the last 80 years. And what's that really gonna do besides get my style out there? Maybe I should. This Hellfire Gala is nonsense and ill-advised, but it accomplishes what it set out to say, and that is to say that we hate our audience. Hey, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe it'll be a great story, but I highly doubt it. I thought I'd attempt to do an Iceman anyway, but my heart just wasn't in it. And then, last week came the J. Scott Campbell drama, where some weirdo on the internet decided to quote-unquote fix a J. Scott Campbell Spider-Man cover that's at least, a few decades old? This weirdo just changed the position and shrank the boobs of Mary Jane. There was a flare-up, Campbell responded, and he fixed the fix with his drawing, which made everyone laugh. Everyone except the woman-hating weirdo that started the whole thing. And a day later, Campbell started making dumb statements in the now traditional way that all modern, mainstream comic people do, backpedaling. I'm not sure where the whole thing left off. I'm sure a lot of people still hate him now for him throwing them under the bus for supporting him. Anyway, my take is no one is above criticism, even J. Scott Campbell. And there was a good video by just some guy talking about the difference between criticism and just changing things because you don't like them. I agree. If you're unfamiliar with Campbell, see my older Danger Girl reviews after you're done watching this. But then I saw Campbell post this up. Redraw this in your own style. And being desperate for a video to fill in while I'm researching my next video, I decided to jump on it. Woo! But this is awesome. This is the kind of fun interactivity that the comic industry might have encouraged back in the day. It's a fun way to engage with your audience and fans. And I'll be honest with you, when Smacked in the Head the Animated Series was but a humble webcomic for a while, I still got fan art from some people, and it was the best feeling in the entire world. Regardless of skill level, no matter who it is. If someone is willing to take time out of their day to draw your characters, it's awesome. Campbell didn't invent blackcat, but it's gotta have a similar feeling to when someone is basically fan arting your drawing, right? This is some fun Saturday morning cereal box type stuff, and it's just a shame that it took all the bull to inspire this. He didn't have these up before, did he? I never saw them if he did. So, I did it because it's fun, and I needed to practice because it's been a while and I desperately needed a video. I changed the pose because I figured there's no reason I couldn't. I made the jewelry a lot more prominent. I figured she basically just robbed a museum. I don't know that much about Blackcat. From what I do know, she's basically Catwoman in Marvel. This mound she's sitting on, I never knew was diamonds. It's diamonds, right? That looks painful. In the back of my head, I always saw it as like a shag carpet. So that's how I drew it. And there you have it. What do you guys think? Am I the only one on Twitter that J. Scott Campbell didn't retweet the artwork for? Probably not happy that I was basically advertising my YouTube channel. If you like the drawing, give me a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and share it with your friends if you wouldn't mind. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll be back shortly with another video. If you want to check out snippets from my own cartoony sci-fi comic series Smacked in the Head the Animated Series, hopefully crowdfunding soon, there's a link in the description below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.
Till next time.